Bruh. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Hodge? How's it going? Oh, I recognize that lyric. That took me quite a while. Yo, what's up, Enzo? You got a Bluetooth keyboard, now you can suddenly... Yo, what? Didn't know Bluetooth keyboards were that good. Is this Insane Demon or easier? It's a bit harder than Insane Demon, so I'll just go with the first option. Yo, a random integral that I don't know how to do, because I am like months away from taking calculus. The click delay is kinda buns. Well, I mean, what do you expect with that keyboard? I think it's great that you can do the spam. And that's also probably the only thing it's good for. Is spam and consistency. Can anyone here solve it? Oh, definitely not. There's no way. If somebody solves it and their name like isn't Lord Vadercraft, then they're totally cheating. You failed it? Bruh. Oh, you're taking it again? Nice, nice. If you fail something at my school, you don't get to take it again. You get kicked out immediately. I'm kidding. Now I know I won't fail calculus because the teacher gives tons of test curves. Just gives you an extra 10 points for free. Sometimes more. You think calculus isn't hard? That's crazy. I mean, I assume it's just like pre-calculus. If you lock in, it's easy. And if you're like 1% away from being locked in, it's impossible. I swear, not understanding one singular concept in math, it feels so bad. It weighs on you. Yo, what's up, Destructoid? Okay, math is not rote memorization, it's definitely application. Or at least, it's less rote memorization than something like science. Chemistry. No, even chemistry isn't that bad. Like biology, that would be the most random, just memorize fact after fact. Yes, it is an early stream. Super early. It's only like midnight y'all's time. Am I the only person on Eastern time zone here besides Destructoid? Struggling on Kata. No. You gotta lock in. If your keyboard is delayed, then just do all the clicks in advance. It's like pre-moving. Yo, what's up, Benjamin? You never locked in. Pre-calculus was easy. You stayed not locked in. Calculus was impossible, bruh. Dang. I mean, that sounds pretty accurate. I mean, I don't think they give out enough sleep in America to let people lock in. Like, they just do not hand it out. I mean, I got up 3 hours ago. There's no way that's gonna work with school or locking in for AP Calculus. Or non-AP Calculus. It'd always be a loss. Nah, Calculus is easy, bruh. Speak for yourself, Destructoid. I know it's unfair and I'm gonna get an easier experience than y'all did, because my teacher just goes super easy on everybody. How are people getting sleep real? Casually doing the most impossible thing. I mean, I know this might be inaccurate when I'm saying it, but I think I'm the only one here that gets up at like 4 o'clock. I got up at like 2:10 today though, so I was really early. We failed calculus. Well, at least you didn't like get drained by putting in effort. There's always a point when I feel like, I mean, I got a D in a class just because it's stupid. Everybody knows damn well that they're not going to use calculus in their daily lives. Or 99% of specialized lives either. I mean, there's like no trade that uses calculus. Oh, the easiest derivative ever? Thanks, man. I still don't know how to do it, so it doesn't matter. It's like asking somebody what's the tan of pi over 2 radians. Like, yeah, whatever, that's the easiest question in history. But if they don't know it, then they don't know it. Oh. Oh, I totally recognize that as the answer. I thought Destructoid was just saying things. Yep, the secant squared of x. I can't wait to do calculus. Is it wrong to call Destructoid a nerd? Because he took AP Chemistry, and that's pretty hard. Yo, what's up, Omar? You forgot trigonometry? Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, I know, Toss is just that dumb. I mean, it all sounded like alien language to me anyway. Bruh. I mean, my rule was previously if the answer is ever in the quantity of x, then the math is completely useless. I hope that holds up. Actually, I hope it doesn't, because I want the math to be helpful. I want to be like Lord Vadercraft. Since your favorite streamers aren't live. Oh, do you watch Lord Vadercraft? Wait, is Lord Vadercraft a big streamer? No, he's not. What am I talking about? Back in like 2023, when he was verifying eyes in the water, everybody'd be talking about their favorite streamer, and they'd always talk about Lord Vadercraft. Like being in their top 5. And that was epic. Because Lord Vadercraft was in my top 5 too. You're good on everything. Crazy. Isn't that the same as saying that you're well-rounded? Also, there's no such thing as being bad at English or history. History is just rote memorization. There's no being good or bad at it. And English is just BS. Like, I already speak the dang thing, I don't need to take the class. If anything, English class is pretty destructive to modern life, because we do not need a whole generation of people who just find meaning in absolutely everything. Oh my gosh, a rock fell off of another rock in a modern art museum. This is the most meaningful moment of my life. We do not need that at all. I don't know, if you did like advanced analysis, and I obviously didn't because I never opted to do that, then you can tell me I'm wrong. But like normal history, the requirement, it's pretty meh. And obviously all of the analysis you do there is just super obvious. Everything's extremely obvious. Like, you read a story and then in 4 seconds you know the answer to everything. Then you just have to say it out loud. It's always about that, like one random guy in 1915, he owns a factory and then he does something that's morally not very okay. And then you just analyze that. Ooh, more than memorization. That's crazy. What do you mean English has so many success criteria? I did not feel like I was succeeding when I was in that class. The number of times I switched tabs in English class is probably more than any other class. Oh my gosh, I died in the same way like 3 times in a row. I have to fix that. Because that's what we do around here. We fix things. I feel, oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Practice mode being garbage. Bruh. Your history's in another language. Wait, but do you already speak it? Because if you already speak it, then it's fine. Also, that's my 5th time in a row dying that wave to the wave. What the heck? So we start right here, the very last blind click. Okay, I'm probably fine. Yeah, this level does look harder when it's sped up. I 100% agree with that. I mean, it's on the limit of everybody's speed anyway. Most people who do Cobwebs as a hardest, they cannot do this click pattern faster and be able to control it. The song is sick though. Oh, it's just Cerebral Cobweb from the original artist, who I was told is not very cool, so probably not gonna talk about that very much. Bruh. Imagine beating Wasseretta 125, that's free. I did this because it's harder than Wasseretta 125, and somebody's done that. I think it's below Sonic Wave 135 on the SDL. Placed at number 3. I swear, if something happened on the SDL and now this is top 3 instead of top 2, I'll be so mad. That'd be an infinite ore loss. Because everybody wants to see one video. Some people want to see 2 videos. But nobody wants to click on 3. Absolutely nobody. You just got 49 on Cobwebs today, and this is what I see. Oh, my bad, my bad. I did not mean to do this. I was in your position once, just so you know. I was doing Cobwebs as a hardest, and I was struggling. I went on YouTube Shorts for whatever reason and searched for Cobwebs progress. Or actually, no, I searched that and then went on YouTube Shorts. And I saw somebody beat the level at 1.1 times. And it crushed my soul. Like, I've never coped harder than I did that day. It was just pure cope. Give us underrated GD streamers. Jesse Gaming GD. Lord Vadercraft. Nor. Oh, but his last name, I have to say it, but it's unpronounceable. So that's a problem. Like, obviously you can't just search 3 letters and find him, because he's pretty underrated. I could not pronounce that last name for the life of me, though. 4.555. It's very specific. You can't do the 30 wave. Wait, on Cobwebs? What? Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, this. Okay, so that... Wait, what? It's just 3 clicks. Oh, practice it in no clip. Practice it in no clip. That's how I learned it. Because it's really awkward. It's been so long since I learned Cobwebs, everything sounds so weird to me. Usually it's people struggling with either the 6-click wave, or whatever one is like right over there. When are we becoming better than Andrew Tang? Andrew Tang could 1 attempt this, I don't care what I do. And he doesn't care what I do. I'm just infinitely worse than Tang. But quoting him, at least I don't miss Bishop H3, or I mimicked his voice for like 3 words that were not part of the quote at all. I missed Bishop H3. Also, I was making that Andrew Tang video, and for some reason the subtitles bugged out, because you know I generate them first, and then I edit them. But I thought it was really funny. They bugged out and just went off a completely different audio track, and it was just chess notation, and then it was the AI interpreting it wrong, so it was like, it was just saying gibberish. I had to edit, I think, 70% of the subtitle blocks. Also, what the heck, it kept It kept correcting zoink to like every physically possible variation of the word. It was zinc, it was zunk, it was like any vowel you could imagine. Although there was no zonk. Bruh. Want to give gifts to me, but my streams don't have gifts. Wait, what do you mean they don't have gifts? Wait, like the donos or the gift to sub? I swear the gift to sub is just for Twitch. Zank. Turned into an extreme demon, no. The last thing we needed is converting a top 1 possible list level. Oh wait, IDL. I'm an idiot. Well, that's like the least surprising thing in history. Although, does it get instantly kicked off the list? Because if you have list points on that for the IDL, you're kinda cooked. I think we need to just keep some things insane, demons. Word connect. It's a canonic event. Yo, what's up, Spray GMD? You know I can talk exactly in Andrew Tang's voice, but the mic messes it up. And y'all will never get to hear it. No clip. Wait, I can enable Jesse gaming mode. Now nobody can tell I'm no clipping. Oh, looks like I failed once. Nope, they're never gonna know. They're never gonna know. Oh. Can I try? Bro, I don't even know what that level is. If it's impossible, then I'm not at the skill level to play it. Precipitance is insane. Oh, come on! It's so hard. When I beat that level, I found it harder than like everything else that I played, besides Hyper Paradox. It just throws so much gameplay at you. Continuously, and it all has timings too. That pre-drop is physically impossible. I rebeat the level to make that one really funny video, and it took me 20 minutes. That's a lot of time, you know? For a level that I've already learned that's supposed to be an insane demon, in your opinion? Ooh. Rob Top's just going on a rampage. He's turning all the IDL levels into extremes. Maybe somebody on that server insulted him. This is why you never insult Rob Top. I mean, that's probably why Lord Vadercraft's verifications go unrated. Because Rob Top's personally mad. Vader should talk like Rob Top can hear him. Bro, what is with this part? It's so hard. What speed is this? 1.25. His hardest is Oblivion, that is correct. I swear everybody thinks Precipitance is either impossible or an insane demon. The same people who call it an insane demon also are just bad at the game. Like, how does that happen? You think everything's easy, and then you can't play anything. Okay, obviously not everybody who thinks that. But mainly they're in the easy extreme zone to like Arctic Lights. No precipitance is free. Oh, come on. Same with sweater weather. Okay, well, sweater weather's just easy. I mean, there's nothing there. It doesn't throw gameplay at you. You just slowly traverse timing after timing, and every single timing's the exact same and easy. It's the click pattern, it's just tap, 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 tap. Boring. I don't know how anybody even plays that level and enjoys it. They probably just like that one part that goes... Well, I don't know any of the lyrics, but it's at the drop and it has a spider and stuff. And y'all, anybody who's played Sweater Weather knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I did Sweater Weather at 1.25 times speed. Because it's free. It's impossible. Bro, what? Okay, so you're just good at fast gameplay. It would place at number 2 on the speed hack list. This is all in the description of the video. If it's not, then I made a mistake. It is in the description, I see. No, I just saw text that was saying n equals, and I immediately looked away. Because I don't want... This is summer break. We don't do math here. Like, I love math and all, but I do not want to be seeing that. Divided by 10. Oh, it's a Fibonacci term, it's not calculus. Let's go. Still don't know what that means. Wait, is a Fibonacci... Wait, is it the 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 11 thing, or 13 thing? And every time the Fibonacci crosses a prime number, it does so at like 2 to the power of 1.5 n intervals, rounded to the nearest whole number. I just made that last part up. I know for 0.5 seconds you were thinking something crazy. Love calculus. I know that people's experience of the same math class, or quote-unquote the same math class, it varies a lot by state. Why stalemate redux so free? Wasn't that the thing that was top 1 for a day? I mean, that answers your question. If it's only top 1 for a day, it can't be that hard. Bruh, I looked away from the screen and then I died. That's dumb. Ah, so I was right, and Destructoid just repeated after me. Also, no, it doesn't start at 0. If it starts at 0, then it doesn't frickin' work. Because it'd be 0 plus 0, right? I don't know, I very loosely think about that, so I'm not an expert. Well, you start with 2 numbers. So 2 is definitely not the first, it's 1 and 1. That's why you see the Fibonacci square. You have like, this is 1, and then this is 2. Wow, this structure is just perfect. It's the Fibonacci structure. This level doesn't let nerves get to a person. Okay, believe it or not, when I was beating this for the first time, I got crazy nerves. I'd get the fast onset nerves. Okay, I'm practicing the wave because it's just like destroying me. The wavy area. Shout out to Wavy79 on Thinking Space 2. Underrated French Grandmaster. Geometry Dash Grandmaster, not Chess Grandmaster. Big difference. Is this world record speed on Cobwebs? If it wasn't, then I wouldn't be verifying it. I say that with so much confidence, and then you're about to say, yeah, but somebody did it at 1.3. That'll be the worst thing that I ever hear. Actually, if you say that, I'm just not even going to believe it. I don't even care if it's true. I don't care if there's a verification video. I'm going to say it's hacked. I mean, for the record, nobody's at the skill to do that. Skill and motivation. Nobody's motivated to play this level at 1.3. You can't play long levels except Bloodbath. Well, that's 1 minute 50. Everything else is devious, yeah. Definitely harder than TS2, 100%. For real. Alright, Andrew Tang already beat TS2. I need to make a video on that. Source people in comment section. And he already beat Eternus, so I need to make another video on that. Bruh, I just frickin' went there. 33,000 plus 26,000. I do have a couple left over from my other completion though. Yeah, all in 5 days. It's crazy. Yo, what's up, Tidal? You can't find the speed hack demon list? Oh, they moved to domains. It's like speed hack demon list GitHub or something. I don't know why it says GitHub. Because it's obviously not. I don't know, it says so on their Discord where they moved domains. I would not advise with chatting with people in that Discord though. They're not of the highest social quality. You can't even use speed hack. What? Yeah, this is why you paid money for a client that does that. What are they like? Very large egos, very small skill level. I mean, the 4th hardest level on that list isn't even list. List as in pointer crate, top 150. I know that English, the English of it did not make any sense. Top players somehow use speed hack. Well, maybe they just paid more for Mega Hack Premium. You know? They paid for a $25 client. Better than the $299 GD competitive client. Do not buy. Yes, there is. It's only available to people with list points, though. And you get it through the GD Pros Discord server. I'm kidding, by the way. I mean, losing $25 with the premium version's better than losing $70 by buying Razor anything. I can agree with Mr. Beast. Razor's terrible. Okay, good thing I didn't beat the level there. I would have gotten sued. Offer what? Bro, I have 2,100 subs. I get a skill boost. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Also, you can't blame me for having no context, because I scanned chat for an orange profile picture, and I only saw one. The hardest... Oh, yeah, what do I think of that list? I think it's stupid. First of all, it's run by noobs. Second of all, half of the achievements are just you did a bunch of runs in a row that aren't impressive. You know what's more impressive than getting 62 5 times in a row? Beating the dang level. If you beat the level, you wouldn't have gotten 62 the 5th time. That's like losing to 5 chess players and saying that's the most impressive thing ever done. Good job, I guess. You can't find it, bruh. I swear it's on their Discord server. Trust me. Also, what the heck, the best run I've gotten is 67. I do not like that. Wait, so if I get a good run while insulting Razer for having bad mice and keyboards, but not headsets, good headsets, does that mean I should just continuously do it? Okay, fine. Razer mice aren't terrible. It's the keyboard that's like the absolute worst thing ever created. You're telling me it has 8,000 hertz and like 4 milliseconds of latency? Might as well be 250 hertz. It's gonna have latency on it. I obviously don't tell anybody about that. Get a Wooting? I do have that. What about Logitech? They make mice, don't they? They make mice and headsets just like Razer. If they make keyboards, then at least they don't have a reputation for making them good. Not saying they make bad keyboards. They're just not up there with the Corsair K70. I died to this? That's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Lemon armor. Oh, you still have a G502. That was like the best mouse of its time period. According to some. According to people who were doing the 360 FPS micro-click challenge. Then the Pesta's broke. And it broke in like an actual breaking way too. Didn't just stop working. Yes, the Wu-Tang. Makes sense why it's 8,000 hertz. Oh yeah, Destructoid loves mice and hates keyboards for whatever reason. I don't agree with this take. I don't think it'll make you better at Geometry Dash. But he is very, very big on voicing that through chat. You almost got... Well, I am gonna think otherwise because you're claiming you did something that you don't have any video evidence of. This is a Hans Niemann situation. You got it recorded? Sure you do. You probably Jesse'd the whole thing. Jesse's the GOAT, by the way. I'm just using it as a metaphor. Like, watch this. I can go into Creator, go level edit, exit this, edit it. Where's the dang level? And I can, like, edit whatever about the level. Like, I can move a spike. Obviously, I'm not going to because that would be cheating, but I can do that. And it will affect the level until I re-download it. Like, I can turn off the hack, and it'll still be affecting the level. I did a whole test. How's the big Cobwebs 125 speed been? I wasn't using CBF last stream, so my consistency was horrible, and I did not enjoy anything. Bruh, okay, I'm practicing from 33. You're gonna crop out the reaction though? Yeah, cause you're cheating. Do I alt spam? I don't alt anything on this level. I'm just like Andrew Tang. Also, I grew up with the Pingu thing too, for reference. I remember extremely vaguely, probably one of my most vague memories of all. He had a room full of stuff. Or actually not stuff. I know he had like some room, and the whole thing was like icy. Well, I knew like the show itself, like everything was just ice. Yeah, I did not describe that well, did I? Angelicide, but level 1. This is harder than Angelicide because Angelicide is free. It's just spam carried. And you know, spam players just aren't good at the game. I think the best spam player in the world tried Cosmic Cyclone and took 100,000 attempts to beat it. And that's the best spam player. What am I saying? I'm saying that spam players suck. Like, respectfully and all. It's cool that you can spam a button. But it's not very cool that they can't beat easy levels. Cosmic Cyclone is not hard. I mean, you should have seen my reaction to beating that. Calling you out like that, bro, what? Some parts gotta be like 10 plus. Yeah, the 3 orbs are. And the ending. If I can even do it. Okay, after that beautifully not thorough practice run, I have returned to playing from zero. It's easy to tell if somebody's alternating. You can, like, each click has a different sound. If all 3 sound the same, and they say they're alternating, then they're cheating. Or doing alt jitter, which doesn't count. Even that sounds different. Us spam player aren't that bad. Yeah, y'all are. His name was like Yuwu Chaos. And he absolutely got destroyed by Cosmic Cyclone. Bro, what? Flew this way. That's not what an orb does. It makes you go like this. Do I have to teach RobTop how his own game works? I belong on the development team for 2.3 along with Lord Vadercraft. Okay, maybe we are, but we're good at clicking fast. Y'all aren't even good at clicking fast. You need to use 2 buttons to click. That's called being bad at clicking fast. I mean, at least y'all aren't the Minecraft community. They'll say, I can click 40 clicks per second, and then they just put a piece of tape over a very specially designed mouse. Like, okay, buddy, I have a macro that can click 2,000 clicks per second. That's it. My macro was free. Your mouse was like $200. So I'm less of a hacker. Can I click 20? Only Andrew Tang can. I mean, as you could clearly see in that clip, he clicked 47 times. Making that click, that was the most effortful 2.8 seconds of video ever. Y'all had no idea how hard it was to make that clip fake. Because obviously we had a real clip, and then we had a fake one. We can click with... So what? Oh my gosh. No, I would not believe you because I know it would be hacked. If it was clearly not hacked, then I would believe you. I'm talking to Webs, by the way. Bro, I'm ranking spam players below CCL players. That's how bad it is. I literally just can't pass this. What the heck? And W vid though. Oh yeah, that Cobwebs run is legit. It just used no clip. But I didn't macro it, so that's what counts. Well, if you got list points, that would not make me believe you anymore. Because the amount of hackers, I mean, L Cold got list points. What the heck? How can L Cold have list points? Now I just want to see the raw footage and do it on live stream. And it's as simple as that. No hand cam required. Or not, you don't even need to send the raw footage, just the live stream. You know, it's a very not complicated thing. Not high stakes. Bloodbath is your hardest. Ooh. Don't worry, you can always improve. You need to harness Andrew Tang's discipline. You need to talk without any emotion at all. Wear a white shirt. And then have your face cam misaligned so it shows the ceiling more than it shows you. Live streaming is too much. Uh-huh. That's what they all say. L Cold was talking about that too. Oh my gosh. Spam is... Okay, if you find it fun, then, like, I get that. I jitter-clicked for long hours back in the day. On that one thing, it was Mine Clicker too. I think it was on Crazy Games. It had that graphic set that always burned your GPU. It was the most unoptimized thing that I've ever seen. Unless Crazy Games is just its own engine. What's gonna dethrone Open Window? I mean, literally anything. You can just make some random... I mean, the level literally doesn't even have to be verified. Also, you know that list is like super inaccurate in the top 10. Like, they just put whatever they want at number 1. Whatever they feel like will give them the most YouTube clout. Because obviously nobody can, like, feel the difficulty of those levels. Psych-Wolsic could be top 50 and we wouldn't know. Oh, I grew up on Psych-Wolsic, by the way. A clean wave trail. I think I have a clean wave trail and I don't need to spam for that. Also, I was first introduced to the impossible list years and years ago in a gifted math class. Some kid just showed it to me, and I thought that was cool. And I wasn't allowed to be watching Geometry Dash videos, so that made it even cooler. Me specifically, by the way. I got in trouble for that once. Low-key, that teacher could not teach a class. There's a level called Cortex Break, but the ILL didn't accept it. Well, they've calculated that Open Window is better for maximizing revenue, so if that's what they calculate, I just can't argue with them. Although I can, because that is kind of not true at all. Maybe they're getting paid off by the people who made Open Window. You can live stream it with chat replay on. This cannot be a pre-recorded live stream. Actually, if you sent raw footage, sure. I don't see why that wouldn't work. I can work with that. Raw footage is gonna be edited. ILL is so weird, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it is enough for Pointer Crate. So I would accept it. But Pointer Crate also accepted my no-clip accuracy record I put in the description of the video. Or actually, half of the video's length is just talking about how no-clip accuracy isn't allowed. I put in the description of my record that no-clip accuracy isn't allowed, please accept. And then it got accepted, which was dumb because it just breaks the rules. Like how... That list mod was like, yeah, that was a moment of incompetence. What the heck, a moment? You spent 30 seconds accepting that record maximum. Maximum. Even the REDL mods are better than that. Kudos to them. They're just better. How do you send raw okay, you're Space UKing. Space UK. I'm not doing the whole stall tactic thing. You're like the most competent person in history and you don't know how to send raw footage. You're always talking about how you just know everything. And this is one of the most basic things. You don't know how... You can Google stuff, you know. If you know what raw footage is, then you have the ability to send it. means unedited footage. Don't edit the footage. That's what Pointer Crate says. It's in their rulebook, I think. Bruh, I died in this part of the wave. I mean, if that's what you want to do. I think Pointer Crate requires it to not be compressed, but I don't see why. Or no, it's like downloadable. What Pointer Crate accepted no clip hack? Yes, they did. It's on one of my videos. It's the Oblivion video with a thumbnail that's far more beautiful than the other ones because I actually remade it. I remade the thumbnails for Cobwebs, Oblivion. I could maybe do Cosmic Cyclone. No clip, yes. Bruh, I flew. Did they miss it? They missed it, and then they missed it again, and then they missed it in the hardest way ever. Oh, and then the record got denied like 6 hours later. I woke up that morning to see the record accepted, and then got back home to see it denied. What a wonderful morning. That actually was. I'm very glad it got denied. It enlightened me. Everything happening the way it did, that was all imperfect. That was all just so perfect to enlighten me on how the list works. Tell me to stop looking up to them. Almost. What? Spamming on mobile is free. Bloodbath is more impressive by far. Stereo Madness is more impressive than spam. I don't care that it's like a perfect 11 or a perfect 12. Anybody can do that. Hey, that was decent, 99.5. The Grob opening is trash. It's so bad. I fell for it once. And that was because my opponent was 200 elo, so I just assumed he was blundering everything. I think I still won the game. Also, I don't play chess anymore. I play Fisher Random. I've quit chess. I made no announcement about it because nobody cares. And they should. If you want to play a Fisher Random match, I would be happy to. I'm not calling it Chess 960 either. Open Window has been top 1 ILL since September 9th. Dang. That was like almost a year ago. But remember when Cyclosic was #1 for like 3 years? From the time I started playing GD. To, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, your friend did beat Cobwebs. GG's. Cosmos Unleashed is cool. You personally like it even though it's controversial. Hey, that's my opinion on it. I think it's an epic top one. It puts the top one in top one, you know? People call it wave slop. They're also just, they can't do anything at all. They can't even play the game. No, 75.51%. No. No. Oh, Ballistic Wistfully was like number 2 to Cycle Sick. I also grew up on that. The decorated version is peak. Bruh. It's also unplayable. I've never seen a more unplayable level than that. I even played it. It was terrible. Okay, 1, it's impossible. 2, if you make it possible in the same way that Our Shadow has his copy, it's still bad. Because the deco just obscures everything. Not in the first cube. Like, the first cube's fine. Obviously, it's just pure luck. That's the problem. But the wave, I mean, you just... seeing anything is disallowed. Surely you beat it. How long ago did I get 92? Really long ago, somehow. Like, I think it was stream 5 or 6. I don't know, it's whatever stream has the title, or the first stream that has the title 92%. Might have been stream 4. I've gotten a lot of far runs, though, in the 80s and stuff. So I obviously have a chance at beating this. Okay, top 1 Memory Demon. Speaking of Memory Demons, Limbo is overrated by 250 spots. Geometry Dash is a game that you play when you go home. You shouldn't go home from rote memorizing all day long to rote memorize more stuff. That's bad. Ballistic Wistfully, Cycle Sick, Open Window are the only top 1 ILLs that you remember. You don't remember Tax Evasion. That was like number 2 to Cycle Sick for so long, and then it got moved above. Then it got kicked off the list. I saw it one day before it got kicked off the list. Formosa was never top 1, but we always thought it was. Formosa just had the highest FPS frame perfect, I think. Kingdom of Miraculous was like impossible. Like, too impossible for the impossible list. Singularity was top 1. That was a really cool level too, because you can actually play it up to like 63%. Also, call me crazy, but there's a lot more that's possible beyond Septagon's run. Like, the wave that... the 2-player wave is completely possible. Okay, you think they're hard and not fun to learn, but playing from 0 is pretty fun. Well, I mean, it's fun. It's like sunk cost fallacy. I took all this time to memorize this. I'm gonna pretend it's fun. That's what's going on. Ah, 75.86. I barely died to this. That was so bad. Do I just go for every top 1? Oh, I'm going for Artemis. I'm so going for Artemis. Society is trash. I mean, that level is terrible. It's the worst level I've ever played. You have incompetent creator, verifier who will just accept anything and not play test. That's the terrible combo. That's what happened with Mayhem. All love and respect to Lord Vadercraft, but he did not do a good job. Yo, what's up, Z Emerald? How's it going? Why is everybody going for Society? Why was everybody going for TS2 when it was top 1? Because it's the hardest level in the game. People just feel an obligation to play the hardest level. And I think that obligation is cool. And I support it. Bruh. You're good? Nice. It's great to hear, Z Emerald. What? I gotta make a sequel to the Andrew Tang video? But this is about no, that would not work at all. Because you have to understand like just how the structure of the video works and how making a video works that does well on YouTube. Like that would not work talking about Lord Vadercraft and chess. I mean, I could talk about how Geometry Dash players are stupid, but that wouldn't be very cool. I mean, if you've seen Geometry Dash players trying to play chess, it's like thinking it was not built for them. Bro didn't get the message? What? What's Z Emerald saying? Bruh. Is everyone going for Society? Yes, every single player to have ever played the game is going for Society right now at this very moment. Including Andrew Tang. He has 90%. He died to the end screen. Bro, watching top players in every single esport mouse slip is so funny. It's just like... I think that's cool to watch. W Andrew Tang, yes. Oh, you said to call you Emerald? Okay, Z Emerald. I get it. I mean, that's what I've been saying. I don't get what's wrong with what I'm saying. How does a person die in an end screen? Oh, so there was this Shardscapes video, and it was so funny, oh my gosh. So he's reacting, you know, he's past the end screen, but the level's still playing, and he headset bonks the space bar, and the way the end screen's set up, your cube is between 2 blocks, and if it jumps, it's cooked. That was the funniest thing that I ever saw. Oh, and it happened with Nerveless on Slaughterhouse too. For some reason, there's hitboxes in that thing, which does not make any sense. Literally a 1-second section of the level. Just don't say the Z, then why do you have it in your name? His clicking speed was too fast that he accidentally kept clicking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Should I make a video Andrew Tang beats society? That would be cool. It's not Tang? What do you mean it's not Tang? The way you think about Andrew Tang reminds me of how people... I don't even know what that is. Is cryptozoology just fake? It sounds like a pseudoscience to me, just from the name. Some glowing green letters on a zebra. That's exactly what I think of. But not even letters, they're like symbols. Yeah, you made me picture that. Bruh. The nullscapes. What? Oh, you copied it from Zoink. So you're just copying from Zoink? I feel like that's not very oriful. You know, for the first part of that video, I didn't even... That was not his footage, that was my footage. I don't copy anything from Zoink. 100% my footage. I took time out of my day to film that. No, I'm not, no. This is not 2016. That was cool years ago. Back when Dan TDM crashed out at Minecons regularly. Looks like an urban legend. Not a legend, he's real. Okay, Z Emerald MCO. You typed that username out. Don't get mad when people say it. When people say my whole username, I don't get mad. Quoting Tigran El Petrosian, "You are the biggest loser I've ever seen in my entire life." With 3 exclamation marks on the end. You hit 67k. That's crazy. Can you gift a couple? Just one. To make it a perfect 2150. Also, Webs, can you fact check him? Because it shows the @ now instead of the username. Yo, thank you. You're the GOAT. What do you have to check if he has 67k or not? Because I just don't believe it. Oh my gosh, 2150 subs. That's still a bad chess.com elo. But that's cool. Yay. Okay, I'm cooked in performance. Goodbye, everybody. I said this was going to be a short stream, so 75 minutes is okay. If you look at the second line of the description. Have a good day.